Hi, my name is John Iannone. I'm a Maryland pedestrian accident attorney with Price Benowitz. I would like to speak with you today about the compensation you may be entitled to following a pedestrian accident in Maryland. Pedestrian accidents can take place when an individual is injured due to the recklessness or carelessness of another driver. These accidents typically take place in areas that have heavy traffic, as well as potential distractions for drivers. For example, schools and shopping centers where there is heavy foot and automobile traffic can lead to a higher number of pedestrian accidents. When a negligent driver strikes an individual, the injuries a pedestrian may sustain can be severe. Common injuries a pedestrian may sustain as a result of a pedestrian accident could include broken bones, paralysis, and even traumatic brain injury, to name a few. If you have suffered an injury due to a pedestrian accident in Maryland, the most important thing you can do is seek immediate medical treatment for any injuries you have sustained. In certain instances, the full effect of some injuries, such as concussions and whiplash, may not be immediately apparent following the incident. Even if you do not believe you have been seriously injured, it is still advisable to visit a doctor. Not only will a healthcare professional be able to diagnose your injuries and recommend treatment, but seeking medical attention will also allow for your injuries to be documented. When pursuing compensation for your injuries later on, this medical documentation can play a vital role. Following a pedestrian accident, it is important to secure as much evidence as possible from the scene of the accident. This could include taking photographs of any property damage or injuries, gathering contact information from all parties involved, as well as obtaining a copy of the police report. Victims of pedestrian accidents may not know who to turn to following their injuries. They may not understand the process in front of them and could be faced with expensive medical bills and a loss of income by being out of work during recovery. Victims of pedestrian accidents may be entitled to damages, including medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. For 25 years, I've represented the victims of negligence, fighting by their side to get them the compensation that they deserve.